Alright, crew, let's see if we remember how to shoot a regular moto vlog. Roll that intro. Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Rolling with T-Bone. If you're new here, welcome in. My name's T-Bone. I shoot motorcycle related content and any kind of content really. If you are new here, I'm about to check out a few of my videos. If you think I'm right for you, consider giving us a subscribe, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. If you're old here, welcome back. You know what's going on. Let's dive into it. Okay. Oh, the new intro bringing us in, guys. Welcome in. If you have, I know in the course of this series, of course y'all are seeing this, we're on the back end now of the Cryptids of North America Halloween series I did. And now we've got the after show done, after the series show done. So this is a regular Rolling with T-Bone episode. Guys, I ain't gonna lie, it feels like it's been forever since I've shot a regular episode. If you have just found this channel, or if you have subscribed to the channel during the Cryptid series, welcome in. You guys, new guys will be wondering, this is Big Papa. It's the 2003 the 2003 Fat Boy, anniversary edition Fat Boy. I know I'm having subscription trouble. I'm having subscribers. I've lost a few, but I noticed that I had an uptick and I picked up a few. So welcome in to all you new guys and gals. So what we're doing today, guys, is we're just we're testing the waters. Some of y'all who have been around, who've been watching the channel for a little while, know that I was having some audio issues back during the Cryptid series. I'm not real certain where that audio issue is at. I'm not sure if it's in the microphone or if it's in one of the microphone adapters, or if it's in the camera itself, which I do shoot on. I'm shooting this on a GoPro 10. I do have a 7 and an 8, and yeah, I don't know. There may not be no audio on this. There may not be nothing. I don't know. We'll see when we go back to convert it and edit it and check it out and see what's going on. But I was having a spot where I would just completely drop audio and it would last for, you know, sometimes 10 seconds and then it would pick back up. So by process of elimination, I'm not going to be recording the same way I was when I was doing the Cryptid series, because I was using my hands a lot to work things on the camera. So now I'm going to use my voice commands and see what we do, what happens there. That'll kind of give me an idea, I think, of which direction I'm going to have to jump with this thing. But man, what a beautiful, beautiful day, guys. It's of course, we are deep into fall now. A lot of the trees are bare. We have come off we're coming to the last vestiges of what we call here in the South Indian summer. But yeah, that's been a busy time, guys. It's been real busy. And of course, it sounds weird for me to say this as I'm shooting content. I am on a little bit of a break from YouTube. And that break's not just shooting content. That's I'm trying to limit how much time I spend on YouTube myself. I was spending just way too much time on YouTube. You know, not to say that I'm not on YouTube still, but you know, if I get the urge to want to watch something else, I'll jump to Hulu or go over to Netflix, and yeah, just trying to figure it all out. Now, so far my camera is it's adhering to my voice commands, so that's a good thing. But you never know if it's turning, if it's causing static in the wire when you turn your head. Then you have to go through the process of elimination. But as we come up on, get close, guys, we'll be having Thanksgiving here before too much longer, and then we'll go into Christmas, and then, man, 2024 is going to be over with. And I ain't gonna lie to you guys, 2024, y'all know who've been with me all year, this year went off the rails for me, and I'm just ready to put it behind me and move forward and get into 2025 and hopefully have a better year. That's, you know, that's my wish. That's my wish for a lot of folks, because hey, I'm not the only one. There's a lot of folks been having a hard time this year, and man, with the storms a few weeks back coming in, doing all the damage in Florida and in North Carolina and Tennessee, it's just been a lot. It's been a lot. But you know, that's kind of one of those things where in this country here, we go through our strives, and we try to do the best we can to triumph and persevere and move forward. And yeah, that's kind of what we have to always remember, is that we're a country of people who move forward. But yeah, buddy, been a lot going on. So I know I have, at this point, I've been making a few guest appearances on different people's lives, like the Duct Tape Community Live with Motobomb. One morning I even jumped into Old Mac's live stream on a Sunday and was talking to Dave over in Australia there. And you know, Dave is on a mission for Forgotten Angels in Australia, and I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about it because it's his story to tell. But you know, I believe that God is leading his path on that, and I think as long as he keeps letting God lead him in his path, I think he will be very successful with it. I've got 100% confidence in him. But that's, you know, the journey of 1,000,000 miles starts with the first step. And you know, once you get that first step down, you take the next step, and before you know it, you've completed a bunch of steps and you're into your journey. So coming up on winter time, got some projects. I'm going to try to get Joker straightened out over the winter. I'm going to send him over to Milkman and to Jaybird. I got to get the leaky rear tire fixed on Jazz Road King. Got a leaky rear tire. I just haven't had no motivation to do anything, guys, but work and come home and edit. I was editing and then editing, and then it's always editing. But we made it. It was a daunting task, but we made it through the Cryptid series, and now we're on into November. And man, I'll tell you, it's you don't realize taking on a series that size, and I don't want to keep harping on it because we're past it, but it was an undertaking. There was more to it than even I had stopped to consider it at certain points. But man, I had a blast doing it, and you guys responded to it well. I mean, other than the ones who unsubscribed from the channel, of course. But that's all right, because we know we're not right for everybody. But man, I just wanted to kind of get out today and just enjoy a ride. You know, sometimes we get caught up in life and we just forget to, you know, do things just to bring ourselves a little bit of release, a little bit of happiness, a little enjoyment. And although I've been riding, sometimes I just like to get out and hitch up on a back road and just cruise. Y'all know where I'm at. Y'all have seen these views a million times, but to me, I've lived here for 47 years, my whole life. And they still never get old. I still love riding my roads and seeing my sights, and still love it all. Still love it all. Home is home. You know, who knows what the future brings, but I hope it ain't going to bring something that's going to force me away from my homeland. Go ahead, buddy. Pull yourself on out of there. I'm turning in right there. Man, you ain't going to do it, are you? You're going to be a renegade just because your Jeep says it's a renegade. Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. Dude, I've noticed a lot of people, and I don't know if y'all are seeing this in where you're living, but I noticed a lot of people are picking up chickens. I'm seeing a lot of houses with chicken coops in the yard these days. I guess with the price of eggs going the way they did and chicken being hard to get, well, I don't guess it's really hard to get, just gotten more expensive to get. But in the pantheon of time, in the timeline on Rolling with T-Bone, we have gotten a lot accomplished this year with the channel. Of course, right now, like I said earlier, if you are new here and you're just coming in, this is really the first evolution episode of Rolling with T-Bone. Going forward, new opening, new tags, new new banners. We're going in a new direction, and I'm hoping that well, of course, we're not going to deviate from the original direction, but we're going to evolve it, and I'm excited about it because I think that there's more life out there to be had with Rolling with T-Bone. I know I got kind of down there middle of the year, kind of just trying to wrap my mind around everything that was happening to me and trying to decide everything that I needed to do, what moves I needed to make, and kind of landed here where we're at today. So the cryptid series, I am going to be making that a regular part of the Rolling with T-Bone itinerary. And somebody had asked me, I can't remember where it was in a chat somewhere or something, but somebody had asked me if I was going to only focus on cryptids of North America. The short answer to that is no. I am actually, as we speak right now, I am working on the Australian version of the Bigfoot, which is called the Yowie or the Yahoo, but we kind of converted over here. We call it the Yowie. They call it the Yahoo. It's basically it's a Australian's version of Bigfoot, and I'm doing a little research on him, but there will probably be a cryptids episode in December, and I'm probably going to focus north of me just a little bit with the next cryptid. But I'll tell you something, guys, I really, I love riding my motorcycle and I love moto vlogging, but the work that I was doing out in front of the camera with the openings and stuff that I was talking about before I got to the riding, man, I really enjoyed that. That was really a lot of fun. It was really, I don't want to say it was transformative, but it was really thrilling to do that. It was, because it took me out of my comfort zone, and I'll tell you, and a lot of you guys who shoot moto vlogs will know what I'm talking about when I say what I'm about to say. It's easy to sit here inside this helmet with the camera facing out that way, and you just, ramble and talk about things that are going on, but it's really different when you get in front of the camera. I wish I've never had a problem being in front of the camera. I've never had a problem talking in front of the camera, but my biggest problem with being in front of the camera comes, and it stems back to when I was a pro wrestler. When you were cutting an interview in front of the camera and you were talking in front of the camera, for the most part, you were talking about one specific situation, which was a match. And I always had the rudimentary concept of that. I never had issues with it. I used to get a lot of compliments on my interviews, the way I talked, the way I presented myself. But for some reason, and it's not that I lack the confidence, it's just that thing that's inside my brain that when I step in front of the camera, it clicks over to wrestling, and I start trying to cut a promo, and I have to back myself out of that and just be T-Bone. You know, I'm not wrestling for a title. I'm not going into a grudge match. All I'm doing is just recording an episode about cryptids, something I have a lot of passion about. I love. So it's easy to sit on the motorcycle and talk and do this right here because there's no pressure being in front of the camera. But when I get in front of that camera, man, my inner bad boy wants to come out, and I want to cut a promo where I, you know, tell a dude, hey, you're coming to my town tonight. You want a shot at the world title? Come on and get it. I have to get away from that. Oh man, but I'm lightening up on it, guys. That's you know, it's oh, I might crack myself up with that right there, man. Oh man. You know, and to look back on all that stuff that I did, it's hard to believe that we were really that corny and that cheesy, but we were. But man, the people who came and we put the butts in the seats, as they say, those people who came and put their butt in that seat and bought their ticket to watch us, they eat it up like it was catfish, man. But I'll tell you what, guys, let me jump off here real quick. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to squirt a little gas into Big Papa, and I'm going to fill in this missing area right here, and I will catch y'all in just a hot second, so hang tight. Highway run into the midnight sun. The wheels go round and round, you're on my mind. Restless hearts swept along. Stop. It's a red stop sign, brother. Damn. Oh, well, you'd like to say it was just a quick in and out trip, but it wasn't. Coming to Copper Hills never just a quick in and out trip. Oh, but anyway. Oh, swung by, saw the milkman a minute. He had texted me up. He's looking to trade up or get a 91, 92 Heritage Softail from somewhere in Athens, Georgia. And he sold his 51 Plymouth to a guy in Gadsden, Alabama. The milkman is doing what the milkman does, and that's wheel and deal. That man right there will wheel and deal on anything. I ain't got nothing to wheel and deal on, but he did give me a tool to work on my valves. I'm gonna put a new guts into my valve stem on the rear tire on the Jazz, and blow the tire up. See if it's the valve stem or if it's got spokes on it, so it's got a tube in it. So I don't know if the tube might have a little tire in it. It's a leak that it'll leak down, and you know, a couple hours it's leaked down. But we'll just have to see how it works out. I may try to change them out when I get home, swap the guts out on the valve stem and blow it back up and let it set for a while and see what it does. But yeah, man, just a regular old episode of Rolling with T-Bone out here on a beautiful day. But I'll tell you what, guys, you guys have been killing it with these lives. I mean, we've got a Moto Bomb, and of course last week's episode was the I pretty well much just made that a shout out episode. Where I try to do that every so often, every few months. I try to shout everybody out, and in the description I will do their and their channel, so you can go check them out and give them a subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to them, and just see what the content's all about. I follow a lot of people on YouTube, a lot of different channels. Sometimes they put a video out, sometimes it takes me a day or two to get to it and watch it, but I always do try to get to them and watch them. But when you're subscribed to over 200 channels, it's hard to keep up with what everybody's doing. You just have to get it in where you fit it in. But then our community, I mean, you know, there's always the ones that are You know, I usually watch them pretty quick after they come out. Guys like Moto Bomb and Recycle Hooligan and Flip and all them guys and Dave. And I always try to make sure I watch Old Mac when he puts a video out. But Old Mac, we're getting into winter time, so I'd say Old Mac will be transitioning from moto vlogs into just doing lives and stuff like that. Of course, then Sterling Will, he's got his lives, and he puts out his motorcycle content from time to time, motor vlogging. I don't lie to you guys, it's been a long track to get to where we're at here. I hate to see Indian summer come to an end, because I know when it does, we're into the real weather. Then we start getting into winter time, and then things just get gray and and I don't know, I will probably try to figure out how to incorporate in doing lives. If you've noticed on my lives, which the last 2 lives that I've tried to, I did the live stream, and then I went to process it to upload it to YouTube, and it's gotten deleted somewhere between processing and YouTube. So I don't know. When I'm in the house and it's private time, I don't cut the camera on, but I can do a live. I can host a live without having the camera on. That ain't no big deal. But I don't know. We'll see what the weather brings, what the winter brings. But I'll tell you what, guys, we're going to say that this episode is shot. Remember to stay tuned after the thank you pops up. See the Forgotten Angels logo and information there. But guys, just remember to like, share, comment, check out a few of the videos. If you like what you see, consider hitting that subscribe button. And until the next time, y'all take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and hey, thanks for watching.